Hey guys, so today I'm going to give you my spoiler-free review for The Haunting of Bly Manor. This is the follow-up to The Haunting of Hill House, which you may have watched already on Netflix. If you haven't, you have time, watch it. However, it is not necessary to have watched The Haunting of Hill House before you watch The Haunting of Bly Manor. All right, let's get into it. This is going to be really hard to do spoiler-free, but I'm going to do it. Hey, Tessa from Mama's Geeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. So don't worry, I am going to be absolutely spoiler-free. Netflix gave me a list a mile long of things I am not allowed to say, and I am not going to say any of those things. Now, The Haunting of Bly Manor hits Netflix on October 9th. That's this Friday, and I got to tell you, this is more than worth a watch, okay? It's 9 episodes, each about an hour long, give or take, so it's a fairly quick binge. You could definitely finish it over the weekend if you set your mind to it. Now, if you really liked The Haunting of Hill House, you're really going to like The Haunting of Bly Manor. It's that same sort of creepy, chiller, thriller vibe. The only thing is The Haunting of Bly Manor, well, and Netflix even says this themselves in the press release, it's a bit of a love story. And there's a few love stories throughout it, as you'll see as you watch. All different types of love stories, not just romantic. I mean, family love stories as well. So I was into that, and I was really here for that. But also, I was on the edge of my seat almost this entire series. Now, I love to be scared, and I love to be terrified. But this is very, for me, creepy. I mean, kids are creepy. They got kids. Dolls can be creepy. They got creepy dolls. Ghosts with no eyes or mouths are super creepy, and they got some of those too. So, like, this is crazy. It has all these things that I'm terrified of squished into one really epic, really amazing show. That's what it is. It's an amazing series. All of the acting is phenomenal. Now, notoriously, kids can be not the best actors. They tend to overact, or they might really not grasp the depth of a certain scene or a certain character. And I tell you, the 2 kids in this absolutely kill it. No pun intended. They are phenomenal actors. They're so great. I really hope to see them more in the future. The roles that they take on, they're so good because they're creepy, but they're like, not, but the acting is perfectly splendid, and you will get that once you watch it. Perfectly splendid. But seriously, this show is so good. Yes, there's tons of twists and turns around every corner, and yes, that means some of them are going to be predictable. And if not full-on predictable, you're going to go, there's something up with this. This is going to come up later. Like, there's something going on here. You're absolutely going to have moments like that, and you're going to be right. But that doesn't make it not worth watching. And when the actual full twist is revealed, you're going to be surprised. Every single one of these episodes pretty much ends in a cliffhanger where you're going to be like, wait, I need to watch the next one. You're going to need to binge this. It's going to be one of those, I have to start the next episode. I have to watch it. I have to know what's going to happen. I have to know how it's going to end. Lots of major reveals. Several I didn't at all guess whatsoever. Several I kind of figured out a little bit, knew something was going on there. And 1 or 2 that I full on got the whole gist of. Doesn't mean it's not worth watching. Again, it's super creepy, but it's a bit of a love story, and it's a lot of, like, I don't want to say fun. For me, it's fun because I like to be terrified. Like, I was scared. There were moments where I had a blanket up around me and my eyeballs just popping out watching it like this. I'm not kidding you. There were moments like that. Lots of suspense, lots of creepiness. A lot like the first one, though, where it all pays off. Like, you're sitting there and you're getting this story, but oh my gosh, the payoff in the end is going to be so worth it. And I can't wait for everybody to see this. The Haunting of Bly Manor. It comes to Netflix on October 9th. I will have a spoiler review up because there's so much to talk about and so much to dive into. So stay tuned for that after the show has been released. And trust me, you're going to want to binge this one, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know down below in the comments if you are looking forward to The Haunting of Bly Manor. If you've been lucky enough to see it like I have, let me know your thoughts. Spoiler free, please, in the comments. And I highly recommend it, especially if you're into creepy, thriller, chiller type shows. And if you liked the first one, you're gonna like this one. I mean, it's the same as with American Horror Story, where a lot of the actors are back, but they're not playing the same characters. So you do not have to watch The Haunting of Hill House. You should watch The Haunting of Hill House because it's phenomenal and it's really good. But you don't have to watch that in order to understand The Haunting of Bly Manor. So don't worry. You can watch this first and decide if then you want to watch Haunting of Hill House. That's perfectly fine too because they're not connected. All right. Be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one, especially my spoiler review. You guys are going to want that because we're going to talk all sorts of spoilers later on this week. Be sure to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget you can follow me over on Instagram and Twitter. I'm at Mama's Geeky over there, MAMASGEEKY. Thanks for taking the time to watch this, guys.